Hello students. Today we are going to discuss some word problem in chemistry related to different chapters. Word problem means some important hints, some important instruction will be given in the questions. Some physical properties and chemical properties will be also informed. But we have to study the properties. You have to study the steps, then identify the substance involved in the process, whether it's a physical process or chemical process. Some explanation method, some hints will be given. You have to identify. That is called word problem. Let us start. Today we will discuss two word problems. Next class we will discuss remaining. What is the problem? You see, the first problem is like this. A strip of metal X is dipped in a blue color solution YSO4. A layer of metal Y from the salt solution is formed on the surface of metal X. Metal X is used in galvanization and Y is used in making electric wire. Metal X and Y form an alloys. Identify XY and YSO4 and Z and write the chemical reaction involved. So this type of problem is asking in your examination. Before attempting, you read the question once or twice and get some information, some hints from the questions. Then start writing. Here you see a strip of metal X is dipped in a blue color solution. Generally, blue color solution, generally we are using copper sulfate. That is some important instruction, already hints, already know. Blue color means YSO4 means copper sulfate. A layer of metal Y from the salt solution is formed. That means it is a displacement reaction. Y from YSO4, when X is added, then automatically Y is forming. That means X is more reactive than Y as per the questions. And the metal X, the salt solution is formed on the surface of metal X, and metal X is used in galvanization and Y is used in making electric wire. Here metal X is used in galvanization means clearly it indicates that and Y is used in making electric wire. That means X is used in galvanization and Y is used in electric wire. Y is used in electric wire means that is copper, and X is more active than Y means X is which one? Either iron or zinc. But here, as per the question, it is X and Y used in making alloy. That is Z. Alloy, that is copper and zinc is used. So from this question it is there, X is your zinc. Here X is your zinc and Y is your copper because blue color substance, and YSO4 is your copper sulfate. X and Y mixture, that is the alloy. That is your copper and zinc mixture. A strip of metal X dipped. That means here zinc plus copper. You can write, don't be confused. Zinc plus copper. Zinc plus copper. That is called brass. Brass. The alloy is called brass. Copper and zinc. So, if you see the reactions, here what happens? Here, copper, sulfate and zinc, the reaction is zinc, sulfate and copper. So that copper will be deposited over zinc. So it is blue color, that is, and a strip of metal, when dipped in a strip of metal, that is X, this is your X. This is your YSO4, clear. This is forming XSO4 and this is Cu is equal to Y. Here, so this is the reaction involved, and why galvanization, why is used, why X is used in galvanization means X is your G, it is used in galvanization of iron, and Y is used in making electric wire means Y is copper. So this is regarding the this is the answer of the question 1 from this data. So question number 2, second question, you see a white solid A reacts with a dilute HCl. A gas X is formed. The gas X is passed through lime water. A white precipitate same A is formed. On passing excess of gas, the white precipitate dissolved forming soluble compound Y. Then write the chemical reaction involved and identify A, X and Y. So you see, when you are solving the question, you see the hints. White solid reacts with a dilute HCl means A is a base because it reacts with acid, and forming a gas X is formed. That X is passed lime water. That means X is acidic gas. X is acidic gas, that's what passing through lime water. Lime water is here. Lime water is calcium hydroxide. It is reacting with calcium hydroxide means it is a acidic gas. Acidic gas means generally it is CO2. So passing excess gas, then white precipitate dissolved forming soluble compound Y. So it is clear, a white solid A reacts with the dilute HCl and forming X. We know carbonate reacts with dilute HCl forming carbon dioxide gas. That carbon dioxide gas when passed through lime water, calcium hydroxide forming white precipitate A means same is forming. That is calcium carbonate. Same calcium carbonate is forming. So A is here. A is your calcium carbonate and X is your CO2 gas is forming, and the white precipitate calcium carbonate which passing through excess of gas X. The white precipitate dissolved forming a soluble compound Y. That means Y is your calcium bicarbonate which is water soluble. So what is the reaction? Dekho. Here you see, if you write CaCO3, then you just react with HCl forming CaCl2 plus water plus CO2 gas. CO2 gas is forming. As per the question, a gas X is formed. This is your X. This is your X and this is your A. Then second part, this X would pass through lime water. That means CO2, this is your X, reacts with lime water. Lime water means calcium hydroxide solution forming calcium carbonate plus water. And this calcium carbonate is white. Sorry, this calcium carbonate is formed. This is also white. That means A. This is white. Calcium carbonate water insoluble. That's obtained as white. Then next part. This when you pass this CaCO3 plus water, you pass again carbon dioxide as per the if excess CO2, then it is forming calcium bicarbonate. Calcium bicarbonate is formed, which is water soluble. So this is your Y. This is Y. Okay. So as per the question, A is calcium carbonate, white solid, reacts with dilute HCl forming CO2 gas. This CO2 gas when passed through lime water forming calcium carbonate white, same white calcium carbonate white precipitate is formed because water is insoluble. When you pass CO2 excess in same white precipitate CaCO3 water, then pass CO2 gas excess forming calcium bicarbonate which is water soluble. That's why it is the white precipitate dissolved. So this is the some data. So whenever you are solving the word problem, that is a hot type question, you can say, you read the questions carefully and you see the data, what are the hints, what are the instructions given, what are the physical properties or color or any changes gas is forming, anything is giving, you note down, then you guess what are the reactants, what are the product. Then you write the formula. So these are the very important tricky questions you practice. In the next class, we will solve another. This question based on from chapter that is types of chemical reaction. This is the question from acid base reaction salt chapters. Then next remaining we will discuss some question metal and non-metals, some word problem. Okay. Thank you all.